you take control of Murphy.
Obviously, the name of the game is Downpour. How much of an impact will water have on the gameplay itself?
A lot. It's actually, it's not just there for intrinsic value at all. It actually ties into the backstory as well, and it's definitely got quite a lot of influence on the game.
It is Silent Hill, so it's about the psychology of the main character. So water does factor in. We obviously can't tell you how, or you wouldn't need to play the game, but it is an integral part of the story.
That's far enough.
Okay.
So as you can see, you're in control of Murphy Pendleton. He's an inmate whose prison transport bus has crashed, and now he's sort of left to his own devices in the outskirts of Silent Hill.
What role would the protagonist's past play in the game?
It'll play a role. It's
okay.
There's two aspects to the story. There's the main character, and not just his past, but sort of who he is and what he's all about. But also the town as a character. Something Silent Hill 2 started that was then kind of abandoned by the series is that it's really more, here's this town, strange things happen, they kind of depend on who's there. And so the games could have been different vignettes about all these different people that would tell this greater story about the town. And a lot of them, after that, started to focus on just the cult, which is one aspect of Silent Hill 1, not necessarily a core aspect of that's necessary for the series. So with this game, we're trying to bring that back a little bit. The plot follows Murphy, his journey. We also have some side quests you can do, which will maybe explore more of the town's lore, more about the town itself. And those two stories sort of comprise the theme of the game.
Speaking of like Silent Hill 1 and 2, the original ones, how has the absence of the regular series composer affected the mood of the game?
Obviously, when Kiriyama left Konami, we were kind of in a spot. Music is a huge part of these games.
Yeah.
Atmosphere is a huge part, and a lot of that is the music and the soundscape. So we obviously had to search for a different composer, and we were fans of Dexter, and a lot of the music in Dexter, sort of the quieter music, it sounds like Silent Hill. If you played it over Silent Hill, it wouldn't seem strange. So we contacted Daniel Licht, and he was all for working on a video game, and he's been really involved, really, we gave him the whole story. He really got into the themes of it, what it's all about, what Silent Hill is about historically. We also gave him a bunch of Akira's music just so we could hear sort of where the series had been before. So it is a new composer. It is his own style. We didn't tell him, mimic Yamaoka's style, because that would be kind of dishonest artistically to have a composer copy someone else. So it is his own style, but on that token, it sounds like Silent Hill. It doesn't sound strange or different. It's hard to hear this music because we're at E3.
Yeah.
You can hear it at headphones downstairs, but this is the Daniel Licht tracks, and I think it's pretty authentic.
So no vocal themes then?
Devin, you want to take that?
Yeah, so there are no vocal tracks as of yet, but here's an exclusive little tidbit of info for you. We're looking into actually doing one vocal track with Mary Elizabeth and Dan Licht combined for the opening of this game. Cool. Yeah.
A lot of what I'm used to hearing in Silent Hill games is the music, but then also really disturbing noises.
Yeah.
It's like the music was almost chaotic and unmusical.
It's not. Some of it's not even music, right? It's more atmosphere.
Stick around for another 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
we definitely do that in this game as well.
It's easier to hear that than this.
You know, it gets lost in the shuffle at E3, unfortunately, but you know, if you throw the headphones on, it's all stereoscopic sound, so you will hear sound effects behind you and to the sides of you, and we fully produced this in 5.1 surround sound, so the sound is a huge factor in this game. I also want to point out we have our audio director from Batra is a guy named Nathan McCree, who was the audio engineer on Tomb Raider 1 and 2 as well, so we've definitely got between him and Dan Wick the sound chops for this game.